Hey there, YouTube. I wasn't around for the live streams. Actually, you know what? Let me start over. Hey there, YouTube. I'm here on the not E3 catch up, pretty much. I wasn't available Saturday. Wasn't available to live stream this Saturday, so you wouldn't get my reactions live and whatnot. But I decided to record this and still upload it to YouTube. And yeah, I know, and I'm covering both the PC gaming. I'm gonna have two separate recordings for the PC gaming showcase and the Xbox showcase, or PC gaming show and Xbox showcase. I did get minorly spoiled. I won't say minorly. I did get spoiled a bit on social media on things that were on one thing that was revealed in this one, as well as like two things revealed in the Xbox showcase. But everything else I don't know. So it's like 99% like of the show I'm still gonna be good. So yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna hit play on this and start. Good old LA. At least I think it's
From Hollywood, it's the PC Gaming Show pre-show with your host, Frankie Ward, and your co-host, me, Els. And now, here's your host, Frankie Ward.
Wow, yes, wow, thank you. Welcome to the PC Gaming Show pre-show. We've got a big show for you.
Oh, what the? Why did that happen?
A big show. RAM prices. Have you heard about this? This is breaking news. The price of RAM is still higher than Woody Harrelson at a Snoop Dogg concert. What else? AI has been in the news. Have you heard about this? AI is everywhere now. This is true. I downloaded an AI app to create cue cards for this joke, and not only did it spatula tennis hubcap, it completely messed up the bleachers safe to drink. Okay, folks, let's get started. Give it up for the pre-show band. What a band. Did you guys get up to anything wild this weekend?
Oh yeah. It's a sketch.
Awesome, and a big round of applause for my trusty psychic Els.
Thanks, Frankie. It's great to be here. And speaking of sidekicks, I was recently reading about where the term sidekick comes from.
Some say it derives from pickpocket slang because the front pocket was called the kick and it was the safest place to store your valuables. So a sidekick is someone you implicitly trust. Wait, where's my wallet?
You only have a fiver in here, but you do carry around a photo of Withers Big Naturals from Baldur's Gate 3.
Those are way more valuable than cash. Let's move on. Our first guest you know from games like In Other Waters and Citizen Sleeper. Please welcome Gareth Damian Martin.
Hello.
Gareth, lovely to see you here. I think the last time we probably both saw you was at the BAFTA.
Yes.
Congratulations on yet more nominations for
Turn it
Citizen
down a
Sleeper 2.
little bit.
Yeah, no awards, but 2 nominations. That's 6 total, so I'll take that.
Honestly, I think the nominations are all you need, though. I know that's easy for me to say as someone who's
And
never
it's
been nominated for a
good.
BAFTA.
It's looking good.
But it does mean that the peers have selected you, and games are so subjective. But also, games have always been this hybrid medium inspired by the likes of film, TV, theatre, and tabletop games. Why do you think, or what do you think the influence that tabletop games have had on the medium?
Yeah, I mean, kind of all aspects of games, really. Without tabletop games, you know, we wouldn't have health points or experience points, any of these kind of formative structures. They all come from Dungeons and Dragons and early tabletop games. The idea of how a character progresses, or that a berserker should rage, and how rage works mechanically, and all of these like
I'm so
weird little
tired.
things that we think of as kind of truths to video games, I think are kind of all drawn from tabletop games.
Which aspect of tabletop games do you think that the gaming industry, or the video gaming industry, I should say, is overlooking and should actually adopt or learn more from?
Really, video games' idea of what a tabletop game is still stuck in the kind of old days of Dungeons and Dragons. And I think that actually tabletop games are incredibly broad now and
I
full of
agree,
really, just like
yeah.
video games, full of strange, independent games and systems being made, all which are really, really cool and really interesting. And I think if you look at where tabletop games are, they're in this space where they're still in this kind of like burgeoning of genres and ideas
have
constantly
a
coming through. And
sandwich
so I think
with me.
if games can bring a bit of that energy back,
gonna be a
I think looking
long
at tabletop
night
games and
watching
kind
all
of
these.
taking ideas from tabletop is a way of bringing that kind of way of refocusing on what's the experience the player should have and how can we design a system that will fuel and build that.
So being able to build the person you want to be in a game
Man.
is something that
Even
appeals
with
to you.
caffeine, I'm
Yeah,
still
definitely, but
tired.
also
Hell, I
building
took a
systems
nap
that
earlier
reflect
and woke
certain
up at
kinds
like
of experiences.
5.
Obviously, the most challenging
It's only
thing
been like
about
2 hours since
bringing
then. I'm
tabletop ideas to
still
video
tired
games
as
is that
fuck.
in tabletop you have people in a room, and so you can say something and it becomes true.
Yeah.
And in a video game, it takes years of work to make something
Hmm.
true. Yeah, it's not possible if you want to make The Witcher 3 and you want
Also,
to be
for those who
so you
are
can have
watching
a
the
custom
recording
character,
of
and you
this,
also want to be able to
I
have
will
like
be
infinite
up
possibilities
very
and all the
early in the
quests, and
morning
they're all
to
gonna
get ready
readapt.
for
And
the
of course, that's not really
the
feasible.
the
but I
Nintendo
think if you
Direct
change
on
the idea
Tuesday.
about of the
So,
representative tools
there's
you're going
that.
to use in the game, so you might use text, you might use static art, you know, maps, all of these structures that are kind of suggestive rather than
Another
illustrative.
13 minutes. I'm
I
gonna
think
start
then you
eating
can
into
kind
my
of start to achieve
sandwich.
these things. Like in Citizen Sleeper, you know, you can find your path through the game, you can find your way to your ending. That's only possible because I'm dealing with such limited kind of representational elements. I think it kind of drives even more engagement from players because they're part of the process. They're the ones imagining the filling in the gaps and connecting all the
I
pieces.
think that's beautiful because I think when I have, as you said, less in front of you, it triggers your imagination to think of all the possibilities that you could come up with in your own brain, which I really like.
Gareth, what can we expect from you next?
So I am working on a brand new video game, another role-playing game as well, but I don't want to tell you any more than that because we are literally tens of minutes away from seeing the first trailer later on in the PC Gaming Show.
I think, Gareth, you should sit here because you've just built anticipation for the main PC Gaming Show, which is my job and Elsa's job. So thank you so much for joining us on the show today. If you want to see what's coming up from Gareth, then stick around for the main show.
Hey there, we're Lava Potion, and this is our game, Wielders of the Essence. This is you, a small frog on a big quest. And you have a friend, who's an egg. Together, you're taking this village from puddle to paradise. But hordes of enemies are standing in your way, so you'll need
Vampire
troops
Survivor
at your
like
side.
that.
Magic. Good magic. So, how do you get troops and good magic? Well, after every run, you build and unlock new troops, spells, and also improve your skills. Then you get back into the fight. Wielders of the Essence is an incremental, base-building horde survival game. The demo is out right now.
So another Survivor's like.
Full game releases on 5th of November.
Oh goody, not September, like everyone else.
Frankie, what's next?
Well, we've got another guest joining us from his well-earned retirement after completing a storied 25-year career in video games, spanning Stardock, GameStop, and Night Dive. Please welcome Larry Cooperman! Larry, we've got so much to talk about. How old were you when you actually entered the gaming industry, though? You were heading into your 50s.
I was a very young 45 when I
Yes.
took the first job, and I was 58
A very young
and
45.
shall we say between things when I was rescued by Night Dive. So.
And what made you want to get into the gaming industry? Was it literally playing Wolfenstein 3D in 1992? Was that the moment you went, I will someday work in this industry?
It wasn't until towards the end of 2000 that I received a newsletter from this company in Michigan called Stardock.
You published many games at Stardock.
Yes.
Was there one that you were particularly proud of? Did you always want to publish something you wanted to play, or did you have to always see the bigger picture, see the other players?
During the time of Stark, the really important game and the biggest hit was Galactic Civilizations, and then afterwards we partnered with Ironclad and did Sins of a Solar Empire. But the game that resonated with me, and it's really obscure. It was a game called Lightweight Ninja. But the reason was both of my
like those
children
games.
found it wonderful, found the character
awesome.
wonderful.
When you moved on to Night Dive, so that's where you were last working
Yes.
until your recent retirement. What was the most difficult game to remaster?
Probably the toughest game, and one that we did the best we could with was Blade Runner. Part of the reason for that is the source code was lost and could not be found. There were other PC versions available, but ours was the first that was brought to console. And you know, it doesn't need to be said that the console audience is far larger. This was the only way that those people had the opportunity to play the game. So.
Why are remasters important? I suppose you've kind of covered it there, really, like bringing them to a wider audience, different platforms.
I view games as art. And to my mind, art deserves to not only be preserved, but deserves to be shown to as wide an audience as possible and to be as accessible as possible. The largest project that Night Dive had done to this point was not a remaster, but a complete remake of the System Shock game. And I don't really need to belabor it, but think about System Shock as the seed and all of the games that came from that tree. Deus Ex, Thief, BioShock, of course. You know, but to understand how those games came about and why they're important, you really need to go back to the beginning to understand the history of it.
Thank you so much, Larry. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us at the PC Gaming Show pre-show. I hope there's some stuff in the main show that you enjoy and you get some time to play. But everyone, please, Larry Cooperman.
Frankie, I'm not sure what I want to do next. Talk to another great guest or watch another great game trailer.
I've got the answer. Let's do both. Take a look at something exciting coming up for Warhammer 40k Darktide, and then stick around because our next guest will tell us all about it.
Oh, it's the Skasari stuff. Hold on, I need to refill my water here. I'll be back. Alrighty. I'm back with the new Morse Guitar-y stuff. Oh yeah. Is it Emma Durand? Yes.
Please join me in welcoming one of the foremost minds in chopping rap men and blasting chaos cultists, Fat Shark's Victor Magnuson. Hey, come on in, Victor. For those people out there who, yeah, I'm judging you. I'm really judging you right now. Who don't know what Warhammer 40k Darktide is, can you just give them a synopsis?
But it's a four-player co-op game set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and you are trying to save this planet called Atoma Prime, specifically this hive city called Tertium. It's a mix between melee and ranged combat, and you fight a lot of enemies.
So, Victor,
Yeah.
I know the fans are very happy with you right
are?
now
Okay.
because you've just announced a new class
Yes.
coming to Warhammer 40k Darktide. Tell us all about the Skitarii.
It's been a fan sort of want from all of our fans for a long time. They got really upset with us when we released the last class that it wasn't Skitarii, but now it's coming out, so they should be good.
How does this new class complement others in the game?
So it's very sort of broad and very open, and you can sort of spec it out exactly like you want to. So it can fill a lot of different roles in the game, which is cool. Where previously other classes were more sort of specialized at maybe one or two roles. So this has a broader scope, I would say.
You guys are known for making co-op games.
No.
What do you think makes a great co-op game?
We adhere very hard to the sort of Left 4 Dead formula that they invented back in the day. One of the keystones, at least according to me, is that there are elements in the game when you have to co-op, like you have to cooperate. You can't sort of get out of, I don't know, being caught by clicking the button and getting out. You have to have a friend help you out. I think that is super important. And also having, like, it's also, we have stuff that we call like drops in the levels, where if you stay behind, you'll get caught and they can't go up and help you because they have jumped down. It has multiple functions. One, it's like a mini puzzle for the group that they need to sort of gather up and then jump down together. But also it tells the players that they know that they're on the right way.
And what gave Fat Shark the confidence when co-op games weren't being released as prolifically to stick with that style of game?
It was, I don't know, foolishness maybe. It was the story goes that we are the now he's the chief creative officer, Anders. He was the game director back in the day. He called up Games Workshop and said, "Hey, I have an idea for a game." He called their customer service. I want to make a game with that's Warhammer and Left 4 Dead. They're like, okay, that sounds cool. Maybe you should call the IP people. So he did that, and then we flew over to Games Workshop and said, so we had this idea. We've done these games, and we want to do a game where we combine basically Left 4 Dead with Warhammer. And they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And we did that.
Are you working on any other IP right now? Anything you can tell us about?
Nothing that I can talk about, sadly. But we will continue to work on Darktide. There will be more stuff coming in the year.
In your career, what's the proudest thing, though, that you've shipped, or even like a small moment that to others might not seem significant because they're not playing it on their computer screen? What's the thing that you're proudest of?
I do think maybe when we released Vermintide 2, we had the release party, and my boss came over with the PC Gamer, and we had gotten, I think, a 90 or something in PC Gamer. And that was like, that was sort of achievement unlocked feeling. It was really cool. That's probably the coolest.
So those lapsed players, you've got to get back in because the Skitarii are ready for you to play with when?
June 23rd.
June 23rd, so in just a couple of weeks' time. And if people haven't played Darktide yet, but they want to have a go, where can they start doing that?
You can get it pretty much everywhere. You can get it on Steam, Xbox, Microsoft Store, and the PlayStation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Victor Beckerson.
No,
and
thanks.
good luck with the new class.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you once again to the guests who joined us on the show tonight. And, of course, let's hear it once more for the PC Gaming Show pre-show band.
Silence.
You do know they're not a real band, right?
That classic Els humour. Most of all, thank you for joining us here at the pre-show, but stay tuned because the PC Gaming Show is just moments away after one more big trailer.
It was a misdirection. I think the whole dang thing was spaceship.
I didn't even know a horse could muck somebody. Why does a horse want my wallet?
Now, an aspect of this outhouse that I find fascinating.
I can't do this anymore. There are no ghosts in these old houses ever. Why are you still
There was a PC gamer whose name was Sean. He worked as an architect all day long. And then there's a gamer whose name was Mika. She works as an architect in Topeka. There's Frankie the architect, Frankie the architect, and Jacob the architect, Jacob the architect, even the alien is an architect. They moved to a town where the architects meet. They play games together and live on the same street. So they're not just busy gamers, they're also busy neighbors. Busy neighbors.
Wow. It sure was a long day of doing architecture for me, Sean Day9 Plot. But now I've got the entire evening to do my favorite thing, which is play video games.
Did someone say video games?
Well, hello, PC neighbor.
Well, hello, Sean. What game do you want to play first? I've got them all. We have Commando Death Dragon Extreme 6. We have Executive Accounting Online. Or, my personal favorite, Best Friend Simulator.
Oh, Amika. Hello? Yes, this is Sean. What? When? Today? That can't be right. Well, all right. Thanks. Bye.
What was that, Sean? It seemed serious.
Well, we can't play video games tonight at all. Because we've got to host the PC Gaming Show! Yeah!
For this year's PCGS, we've harnessed pure nostalgia to reconstruct our own little pocket dimension of the 1990s, a time when life was punctuated by slap bass, movies were stored on little rectangles, and using the internet didn't involve as many streamers saying painful and confusing things to me. I don't understand this term slang. I don't get it.
See, it wasn't even us. That was just a thing that happened in the 90s.
Well, what fun. But basking in the warmth and laughter of a bygone decade won't keep us from bringing you plenty that's new. We've got a full 2 hours, that's two,
That's
of
quite a bit.
trailers, over a dozen world premieres and developer deep dives for upcoming games. That would have actually been pretty impossible to imagine in the 90s. Our brains were too busy managing our ridiculously huge Jinko jeans.
Plus, we're going to build an awesome gaming PC, and one of you get to take it home.
Let's get started the PC Gamer way with 3 huge world premiere trailers.
All right.
With every step, we boldly explore the unknown.
Oh, Star
And
Trek.
piece by piece, we build an understanding of the strangest mysteries in the universe.
Captain! Our sensor array is getting unusual readings from... What is that? The rift has opened! Repeat! The rift has...
Outposts unknown. City builder. Okay. That was a quick preview.
Welcome to 95, the start of a new revolution. The information superhighway. A world ruled by the transistor, where power is measured in hertz and bytes. A place where us freaks and geeks can be free. No nations, no race, just ideas and knowledge. They call me a criminal, a hacker. While corporations spy on us and governments control us, they murder and kill and tell us it's for our own good. I'm not the criminal. I'm a freedom fighter with a modem. They can try to scare me, but they'll never stop me.
Axiom Systems takes very seriously any attempts to hack, infiltrate, or otherwise illicitly access our servers. Should you be found to do so, we will not hesitate to apply the full force of the law.
Huh. Oh, is it Company of Heroes? Re-Outpush Definitive Edition. Okay, you got me interested. I did like playing the first one quite a bit. Oh goody, it's like, oh, it's pretty much Dawn of War Definitive. Give us everything. That's neat. I like that. Turn that down. Let's see if I can make myself a little bit
classic
more loud.
reborn for the
I'm
modern
already
age.
playing loud.
Well, that was a great show, so
Turn
better get to sleep, you know?
that up.
Mika, the show just started.
Yeah, but you know how every morning I like cook an entire full breakfast and all of our friends come over to eat it and hang out before we go to work? Well, I actually have to get up at 4 in the morning to get all of that done and all the cooking and the cleaning. It's kind of a full-time job, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is super unrealistic.
Right?
Why don't we just do what normal people do and get up 5 minutes before we have to and then dart out the door without showering and shove a cold bagel into our mouths while sitting in traffic?
Perfect, honestly.
That's a
Well,
little
since
real,
we're
but
staying
okay.
up late, how about we watch another world premiere?
Willkommen, mein Liebling. I am so proud of you. You could have turned back, but you didn't. I know that taking the step is not for the faint of heart. It is taken by those who seek something more.
Vampire the Masquerade? Kind of screams it. Digging the art style. I am guessing Vampire Masquerade or something related.
sweetest kiss of all.
Red Kiss. Okay, so that's what it's called.
Listen up, you donut. I'm going to test you on everything it takes to run an arcane restaurant. If you want to earn a mithril star from legends like Guy Fawkes, Julia Cragchild, and me, Gorgon Ramsay, then take my advice. You need to cook up tasty combos, hire the right crew, and stand tall in the face of cosmic
not feeling
horrors.
this one,
But
Chief.
if you think you can take the
I ain't
heat,
feeling-
get in that
I ain't
kitchen
feeling
and
this
show
one.
me some magic. Don't just stand there like a troll turd. Play the f***ing demo.
Let the slaughter begin.
Oh, Serious Sam game.
Getting serious now. Oh, you're a big one.
Nobody gets to be hotter than me.
The pain is about to start. Let's fight.
Not really into boomer shooters. Or a whole lot of first-person shooters.
Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
Oh, I've missed Serious Sam. It's lovely to see he's still in good shape. Well, 6 shapes to be precise. What are you working on there, Mika? Is it a grocery list?
No, Sean, I'm catching up on my handwritten correspondence, which researchers tell us was a treasured pastime of the 1990s, just like mammoth hunting, dying of the plague, and all the other things we loved to do before, we learned that joy in life lives in our smartphones.
Oh, it would be charming if I knew how to read.
Hey, Sean, did we get a new phone?
I don't think it's possible. Society hasn't been ravaged yet by same-day delivery. Hello? Am I about to die?
Oh, I'm just messing with you, Sean. It's me, Frankie.
Oh, hi, fellow PC Gaming Show host Frankie Ward. But wait, aren't you busy filming the hottest late-night talk show of the 1990s?
Oh, Sean, you should know that no veils can obscure my piercing gaze. Also, we
Not
just
really
wrapped
sure
for the
how I
day.
feel about this whole,
now,
like,
listen, I hate to interrupt the
90s
anachronisms, but you're about to be
esque
rolling on an exclusive
stereotypical
new look at
sitcom
Control
thing.
Resonant straight from Remedy HQ.
We are?
Just say the thing,
Remedy?
Sean.
Control?
All right. Here's an exclusive new look at Control Resonant, straight from Remedy HQ.
Ooh. Okay. Show me more. I want this game. Looking good. Definitely gonna be trippy, but what is the musical sequence gonna be like? September 24th is gonna be a hard sell though, since there's gonna be so many things coming out that day. Oh, we're missing Remedy in Finland.
Control Resonant is a third-person action RPG where you combine the use of supernatural powers and melee combat to fight against otherworldly threats. You play as Dylan Faden, and all of this is taking place in Manhattan, New York. In the first game, the whole game took place inside a place of power called the Oldest House, in this kind of a brutalistic architecture environment. With the sequel, that whole thing is kind of broken open The containment failed from the first game, and now all of these paranatural forces that were inside the oldest house have leaked upon the streets of Manhattan.
It's going to be
There's a new threat
splendid
affecting
thing to look at,
Manhattan
that's for
in
sure.
our game. It's called the patterning, and it is basically taking what is already there and restructuring and reorganizing it with this strange, otherworldly algorithm. And the resonance themselves are often found in this epicenter or this focal point of this localized
That looks
patterning.
weird.
And it becomes more than just the creature design. The bosses are almost married into the surroundings and into the scene, so they get patterned into the world. And it is not just a gimmick. The patterning is at the very core of the whole experience, so it touches all of our themes.
This game better
Game
be
is
trippy as
very
fuck.
responsive. The navigating, traversing the world is fun and fast and easy to do. For instance, we have the shift ability that allows you to access these different gravity anomalies.
We have the 90-degree gravity shifts, we have 180-degree gravity shifts. Very minimal UI elements, but everything that looks like a walkable surface, like a ground, floor, road, anything that looks like you should be able to walk on this is a gravity anomaly. We do have some spaces in the game where every wall you see is actually a gravity anomaly.
And you get into this really mind-bending sequence where, yes, you kind of lose yourself a bit as well, but you kind of react to the immediacy of the situation and so on. And then it becomes part of your natural way of moving through the world. Incomprehensible in one way, but once you kind of get it, you just get it.
So the combat change from range
Liking
to
what I'm seeing.
melee, I would say on level design side is a lot more about designing like what's the what kind of enemies, how many of them. I'm thinking of like some interesting environmental things you can do in the combat spaces, like these things that create variety into the combats. We do have more enemy types than we did have in Control, so that definitely helps.
We have always wanted even the paranatural things to somehow feel connected and married into the normal, mundane, everyday world. So even if you are able to perform like superhuman feats and telekinesis, for example, it still should feel that it's strenuous. It doesn't come easy to Dylan. Dylan is fighting dirty and he is able to perform these powerful telekinetic pushes and ground slams, but it does have a toll and it does hurt him in the process a little bit as well. So there's this physicality that we always try to retain with our visualizations and audio, even if the thing that you perform as a player is inherently somehow superhuman or otherworldly.
When you take these different elements, these different pieces, the enemies, the shifting environment where gravity has gone bonkers, what you can do with your melee weapon, the paranatural abilities, we create this really interesting sandbox, and you feel like you have all the means to improvise. I think it's unlike anything else.
I hope this game sells well, that way Remedy can continue making games. September 24th, though, is rough. What the... Guess a roguelike cooking thing? Sated.
left you for dead. They buried the truth. Time for revenge. Puncture targets. Cause distractions. Disguise yourself.
Oh, is this a Naughty Bear? Naughty Teddy Bear?
Anything
This seems
is a
very much
weapon.
like it.
Hunt with your friends or by yourself.
What was the name of that game? Was it Naughty Bear? I think it was Naughty Bear.
Every run is different. Revenge never dies. A cooperative roguelike assassination game. Gone Feral. Wishlist on Steam now.
Not really feeling it. Not my kind of game.
Hey, Mika, would you be interested in teaming up with me on my bloody mission for revenge?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like in Gone Feral, the game we just saw.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that too.
And hey, speaking of co-op carnage, nothing goes better with violence than science. Let's check this out.
Okay. What exactly am I looking at? Abiotic factor, traffic break. I don't get it. I don't even know what the gameplay's like.
So, you're the new owner of the Grand Hotel, huh? I'm not staying. I'm just here to sell the place. Well, I hope you do better than the last guy. He disappeared, you know. My father? Yeah, I know. I've been looking into his disappearance. If you come across anything as you restore the old hotel,
Huh.
clue,
Hotel
a
simulator then,
lead,
I guess.
or even just something weird, you let me know. I always wanted an American partner, like in the movies. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Come on, get in. I'm gonna show you these mean streets.
When I turn the corner, hood, let's better run, run, run. I got one hand on my badge and the other on my gun. Whether you're calling
Wasn't expecting
999
rap
or it's 911. Lock you up in the
or
wagon,
hip hop.
know you bad guys are
I am uncultured.
When I'm around your neighborhood, kiss culprits goodbye. Lawbreakers shaking in their boots when I pass by.
Turn the
Looking
volume a little
good
bit.
like Swayze back in 1989. All of the ladies going crazy saying, who is that guy?
It's a good idea to keep the cop close. Be careful. One background check and you're done.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna need them to trust me if we're gonna pull this off. But don't worry, they don't suspect anything.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about that hotel. That place messes with people's heads.
Hello, sunshine. Ain't you the spitting image of your old man?
Talking cat.
You know, he was in way over his head.
Yes,
If
talking
you want
cat.
to know what happened to him, you better expect a wild ride.
Hey, did you guys see anything weird?
Weird is this town's entire deal. I mean, it's been featured twice in Britain's most haunted towns.
And
Ben?
Britain's most crappiest.
That priest sounds like Ben Starr. I don't know why.
Listen, I've been through worse than this. I'm sure I'll manage, seriously. It doesn't look that hard.
One of these days I'll show them something. One of these days, yes, I'm gonna go far. Get out of this place so I know it's coming. Adios, au revoir. One of these days I'll show them something. One of these days I will heed the call. Remember this face, I will want for nothing. Gonna be a star.
There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay. Consider catching my interest.
Hope you're all having a great time at the PC Gaming Show. As captain of the ESS Starseeker, trust me when I say, this crew is ready for anything. Here's a look at what's waiting for you when the game drops June 11th. Wishlist it now and prepare for launch.
June 11th. That's quite soon. Not really feeling this one. Looks like a combination of No Man's Sky and Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, early access on the 11th. Still though.
We'll be checking back in for a sit rep on that Starseeker mission later in the show. Everything okay, big guy?
Yeah, it's just, this is usually when our folksy yet ethereal neighbor appears to dispense some timely nugget of salt-of-the-earth wisdom, but I haven't even seen him today.
Well, last time he was here, he said he was building a shelter to survive the dying millennium, and we're gonna be devoured by electronic demons of our digital excess or something like that, you know?
Is that a good thing?
Well, it seemed to work out okay.
Great! Because we're nothing if not digitally excessive. Let's see some more previews.
Nothing but previews. All right. How often do you think about death? A lot. Not a lot. That's not a personal question. But to do with your corpse. What the? Virtue and a sledgehammer. Huh. Okay. Oh, it was Devolver Digital. Okay.
Adventuring is not for everyone. I risk my life every day, you know. It's not that easy
Hey, boss, we're ready. I call dibs on that goblin with the tiny shield.
Yeah, sure, but don't interrupt me. So I spent years developing tactics. Like now, it's all about offense against these greasy goblins. You see? I can do this in my sleep. It's really all about knowing...
Enemy reinforcements, boss. Some cultists and a big-ass goblin.
Getting creative, huh? Bonzo, you benched. Gary, get out there. Let's see how they like that. Jeez, what the fuck, Gary? Now?
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Ugh, mercs these days.
Hey, boss, they're chanting and the big one's going berserk.
Oh, Gary, move!
Oh, but it's not my turn. No. Ah! Ah! My arm! Oh!
Oh, boy. That's not good. We need a meat shield?
Oh, I get to pick? Well, then Jenny.
Fuck you, Clive. Maybe you're the meat
Hey,
shield.
shut up! I'm talking about the prisoner. Okay, buddy. You take one for the team. Now, Jenny, use the terrain. Don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge. Yes! All right, Gary. Payback time. Finish him.
Take that!
And there you have it. Just another flawless victory for me, the Kev.
Okay. What the heck is this? Those 4 players. With your friends on Steam. Okay.
All the games games from today's show can be found over on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Head on over to pcgamer.com/wishlist to check it out.
A lot of old retro style games. This showcase. After Quest. Okay. What's this? /0. Definitely looks combat heavy, that's for sure. Oh, it's also a robot? Okay. Huh. Okay.
Wow, will technology ever get better than cassette tapes? I mean, you can fit 7 songs on a single tape.
And you can get as many free songs as you want by recording them off the radio, and you're only going to get like 10, 20 seconds of an annoying DJ blowing over the top of it.
Honestly, that's not bad. Wait, this cassette tape, it's not music at all. The label says monsters.
Wait a minute. Monsters on cassette tapes? That sounds like an extremely skillful segue into our next world premiere.
That was bad. Okay, I'm not liking you too.
Oh,
I'm
do
not.
you have a cassette player too?
Okay.
You've done all this before.
Cassette magical girl
Being
transformations?
lost on another world. Turned into scary monsters with cassette tape. All of it.
Another Pokemon like. Okay.
Dragged me into.
Cassette
Return
Beats,
to
2002.
Are we not on Earth?
You first came to Elmwich looking for your friend, correct?
You see, I have all these guys helping me keep this city locked down.
Come on, I could take you lot on all day.
All who step foot on this land are under my influence.
It is the 21st century now. The time has come for change.
Okay, that might be worth checking out. Another FPS, but what's your gimmick? Daniel Stubbington, I don't know who that is. Fully destructible terrain looks nice though. Do this a little closer to my mouth. Oh, it's already out, and it's already a major update. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Two fights, two tight spaces.
Yes, it really is called Two Fights, Two Tight Spaces. And if you can believe it, there's one more surprise. Shadow Drop! Oh, we love a good Shadow Drop. don't
Shadow
we?
Drop.
Two Fights, Two Tight Spaces is out right now.
And that's not the only surprise. This old-timey scroll came in the mail and it's addressed to Malord. It says, "The granary is full, sire?"
Oh, I know what that means.
I don't.
Another world premiere. Our next title is from a series that's been around for more than 25 years. Here are two of our very favorite PC neighbors to tell you all about it.
Granary is full. Is this
Hello
Crusader?
everyone, I'm Ben Starr.
And I'm shit. Hey, Ben.
And we're incredibly excited to give you a first look at our new game.
Stronghold 4, the brand
It
new
is strong.
Castle Sim and
Not Crusader.
RTS
It
from
is
Firefly
Stronghold.
Studios.
Okay,
That's
I was
right,
thinking of
another chapter in
Stronghold Crusader.
Stronghold where you can once again
It's
launch
Stronghold.
cows from trebuchets.
Sounds absolutely delightful. Let's have a look at the new exclusive reveal trailer.
Stronghold 4. Wasn't expecting a
Welcome
new
to
Stronghold game
Stronghold
in the
4,
year
my
of our
liege.
Lord 2026.
This town has seen better days, but I'm sure you're up to the task of bringing the place back into splendor. Might I suggest next placing some farms to feed our population? Food stocks are back up again. We can train soldiers and build defenses to prepare for further bandit raids.
My bow calls.
My sword is needed.
Just me and my little pitchfork.
That's a nice thingy bob the church has there.
What's going on with the cows?
It's my time to shine. This inferno is punishment for our sins.
A huge invasion force is marching on the castle, my liege.
Another village
Oh,
taken
man.
then. Make no mistake, I'll keep fighting.
Oh, there's gonna be an actual story mode in my Stronghold game.
I have a favor to ask of you. Let's get to work.
So coming this year. Okay. And it's featuring Ben Starr. Man, I'm really tired. Oh, AMD. Yeah. A bullet hell? Oh, yeah, definitely bullet hell. Windrunners.
My brother has betrayed us all.
What?
His legendary knights of the Round Table have all fallen prey to corruption. Or have simply disappeared. Avalon, once
is
a
this
glorious kingdom,
Fall of
is
Avalon?
now
Tainted
fallen
Grail?
into despair, and corruption ravages the land. Thus, I have created the legend of the Twilight Knights. For salvation will not come from a single knight, but from many. Wardens of Avalon.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, a new take on the Arthurian legend? That makes me want to go upstairs and get my life-size handcrafted, dual-tempered carbon steel replica of Excalibur.
Sean? Nope. Remember what happened last time? We do not need you swinging that giant sword around the living room. We just got a new lamp.
Well, don't worry, everyone. I promise I won't do it. See, I said I wouldn't. I don't know why you would think otherwise based upon my tone. Look, our new neighbor's rooster sure makes a racket, but I've been thinking it must be worth it for some of those farm-fresh eggs.
First, roosters don't lay eggs. Second, that was an elephant.
Wait a minute. That's an elephant. Do elephants lay eggs?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? The omelets you could make would be massive.
Well, he'll be gone for a while. The real reason our neighbor has an elephant is because we're here to see the world's first gameplay reveal for Planet Zoo 2.
I'm liking the reveals, but I'm not liking the gimmick here. Planet Zoo, eh? I know the first one was popular.
I'm Eric, the chairman of Fenn.
I'm Alice, the zoo operations manager at Fenn.
We're here to help you on your journey in building and managing zoos, as well as restoring wildlife reserves across the globe. You'll be creating habitats for all kinds of species and making sure they're well cared for. Not to mention managing your staff and keeping your guests happy, too. With that in mind, let's begin.
Meet Lamarty, the Maasai giraffe. He shares his space with a pretty big family, so we need to make sure there's plenty of vegetation for everyone. And with the warm weather, we need to keep the fresh water flowing.
Speaking of water, we'll need an aquarium large enough to house several of our aquatic species, including our endangered hawksbill turtles, Mia and her family.
You'd be surprised how quickly these tanks get dirty. There goes one of our keepers now. We have one more stop to make. We're building a brand new kind of habitat, an aviary. It'll be the perfect home for our white-tailed sea eagles, Hamish and Freya. We've made sure there's plenty of space for them to spread their wings and to have some fun.
Conservation is Fenn's most important goal. Like in the Scottish Highlands, where we're releasing our eagles into our wildlife reserve. We've done a lot to prepare this environment for them, something you'll be sure to do more of on your journey. Together, we can create a better world for all living creatures. So, are you ready?
Cool, a Timefall Apex Legends like that I probably won't play.
Okay. Next up, we sent 3 of our best minions of the Damned to procure the secrets of a mysterious tower that
wow, we're like
certain doom for all
halfway
who
through.
dare
Oh my
to
god.
enter. I'll miss those minions.
Man.
Death is not the end in Archeron. That is merely the beginning.
A Diablo-like?
Archeron is a top-down isometric game where you play as an Echo, and you find these very powerful items. And then you play as a team of 3 to ascend in this very dark fantasy, hauntingly beautiful tower. Fight monsters, find the items, put together your build, and fight showdowns at the end of each floor. While you ascend the tower until there's only 2 teams left, and only 1 team can win.
Huh. So Diablo-like battle royale.
Your whole goal is you start with nothing. You want to go get items to form your build on the fly. Items are distributed throughout the tower. You can find them in chests, kill monsters, and the best place is to take them off other players. When you're new, you kind of will gravitate towards a certain playstyle, and as you continue to play more, you'll start to unlock different builds that you didn't know were possible. I think the item system is designed to have people embrace the playstyle that they want. We don't have traditional roles, so we don't have a support or a tank or a DPS. You're all kind of on even playing field, but you can lean into playstyles. You can lean into a ranged build or a hybrid build or a dive build just on the fly, what you uncover. We want you to land and feel the tension of trying to get items quickly, knowing that the fight is coming when the beacon spawns.
This place shows us who we could have been, what we should have been.
Archeron takes place in the afterlife, so everybody that's here is dead. The only way you arrive in this place is if you've died with some kind of unfinished business. So everyone here has something unresolved that's kind of pushing them forward. Our characters are all called Echoes when they first arrive, and in their chests they have these things called anchors, and that's where their memories live.
They're almost pebbles in the filter. They're stuck there, they can't escape. The anchor represents a memory or an emotion of unfinished business that they have from the living world. So it gets them stuck halfway. They cannot let go of the thing that happened to them in the living world.
Everybody starts out with one memory, and it's just one piece, and it could be a sense memory, it could be your mother's voice, it could be just a thought. And from that memory, the Echo goes into this tower and tries to figure out who they are, why they're here.
And we always say that the answer is always at the top, so that's why they climb the tower. The answer is up, to get out.
Okay.
Players have affected a lot of changes over the years now for us, but the biggest thing we got on our Next Fest feedback was the player gap between training and Ascension. They were really awesome at helping us come up with the idea of Spires. Spires is kind of a arena-based 3v3 where you can climb up a spire and have like a run where you have 3 attempts before you fall to the bottom. So big goal there is lots of repetition with our items in combat to get you familiar with how pace of the game and how combat plays, so that when you go to Ascension, you're prepared. You know, Ascension has a different vibe to it. It's more methodical, it's paced out, there's lots of decision making, where you loot, what items you pick up, how you and your team synergize against other teams. As they get into it and understand combat more, it starts to open up, the combat creativity really starts to shine, and I think they'll get used to the pace and hopefully have a blast.
It's so smooth. The combat is so fun. The kind of like team play that I've seen coming out of it it's insane. Players generally have a play style. They either like to go full Eternal, meaning 4 pieces of the same set that we know synergize together, we've built to synergize together, or get a little wild and do a Shattered build. Get 2 pieces from one set, 2 pieces for another, and kind of see how it goes together. But it's very personal play style.
You get the benefit of 2 set bonuses with Shatter builds. You get the benefit of the Eternal ability if you do full Eternal.
When you fall in combat, there's so many ways to come back. You can be revived at a shrine. You can go and pick up your friend if they're crawling around on the floor. Then there's this totally clutch moment that happens sometimes where you've died, the beacons are there, somebody runs to a beacon and all the way up to the next floor, and then you're revived again. And you can just start all over, pick your stuff back up, dust yourself off, and get back in the fight.
Press the button. Yeah, baby, go, Ted! No! Grandma. Come on! Oh, and Grandma wants to heal. Grandma wants to...
You know, if you join now and start playtesting with us, you know, we're still shaping the game. You know, I think it's such a great opportunity for players to play closely with the devs, give us your feedback so that we can make the game better and build a community with you. Go to the website and we have details there, and you can join the playtest as we get prepared for early access later in the year.
Man, I am so fucking tired.
The Great Tower of Acheron summons you and two of your finest battle-hardened companions. Head over to Acheron.com to sign up to the playtest now.
Speaking of worldly entities, this next trailer is sure to send a chill down your spine.
Ages come and go. Yet mortals never learn. Foolish enough to challenge me. Only to see me rise. Deadlier, bloodier, thirstier.
Oh, a Vampire Overlord kind of game?
Nor conquer my castle. We're cursed to fight. Night after night. For all eternity. For my master. For her.
Revamp. Okay. That one's got me interested.
War Dogs is a tactical, all-out warfare FPS where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over one control zone to earn themselves cash.
What makes War Dogs unique is its underlying persistent economy. Every life you spend in-game cash, building your own custom loadout, purchasing whatever equipment you want to suit your playstyle.
Not team, another game that was
cash
similar
by
to
performing any team play
Insurgency?
action in the zone, such as spotting
Kind
and
of screams
killing
like
enemies,
Insurgency.
reviving and healing teammates, driving or piloting friends to the control zone, or building bases and even resupplying and selling items to other players. Anything that helps your team win earns you cash, with profits from every game banked into your account to spend in your next match or next time you play.
Investing in better equipment is risky, but the right choice at the right
Also
time can
reminds
yield
me of
massive returns.
PlanetSide 2. For
With its
those who
unique
know what
cash
PlanetSide
system,
2 is.
100 players fighting across 3 teams, destruction, base building, playstyle freedom, with unlimited squad sizes and proximity chat.
46 Northeast.
War Dogs is a new twist on the FPS genre made for people like us who are tired of seeing AAA Battle Royale and extraction shooter clones.
Well, thank you for being honest. I will give you that. Thank you for being honest.
Instead, it's a grounded, hardcore shooter that doesn't forget it's a game. We're making what we want to make and play with FPS players that get what we're trying to do.
War Dogs is coming to early access later this year, and we're opening our closed pre-alpha testing to new players this month, which you can sign up for right now. This is the new face of tactical all-out warfare. This is War Dogs.
Reminds me of, yeah, it reminds me of PlanetSide. Huh. Well, you got my interest. At least it's not another Battle Royale extraction shooter. Shroom and glue. Deck building game. IPS-ish roguelike.
Why just defeat your enemies when you can cook and eat them? Shroom and Gloom puts the fun into fungi and the guy into fungi too. You know, now that I think about it, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And trust me on this. You'll want to get your volume cranked up and your air guitar fingers warmed up for our next world premiere.
Let's go, Maximum Thunderness. It's a game where you shoot stuff. Go!
Okay. Roguelike shoot 'em up. Oh, that's a big map. And looks like there's co-op.
Welcome to the prestigious International Space Station Ares. Earth is counting on you to assess the viability of that.
Oh, Space Station horror game.
Particularly regarding the mysterious magnetic field surrounding it.
I wake up. Same bunk. Same time. The station resets. But I don't.
Our food supplies are dwindling faster than expected. If we're careful, starting now, we can still avoid early rationing.
This makes no sense. They're moving, like in a solar system, like planets.
Am I going to die here? Is this how I will be remembered?
It is all connected somehow.
Rivage. This August. Huh. What is this? What is this? Destructibility time strike. Okay. It's definitely a use the environment game.
Whoa! Come on. One time.
No,
one time.
won't let
Come
you,
on,
won't let you,
Really?
won't let
The
you.
N64 controllers?
Okay, look, just let me, just one more rematch.
Nope.
Just one more.
Nope. No, here's the. Okay, look. As much as I love shooters, why don't we play something more chill, like a farming sim?
Oh, sure. I love farming sims.
Right? Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. While we're farming, we've got another world premiere for you, and this one comes from the creator of Citizen Sleeper. Check it out. Sean, swear.
It's hard to lose at farming. It's
yeah,
hard
but
to
you're
lose
gonna
at
lose.
farming.
You're gonna lose.
Trickle down back like a rat. Don't you know I used to live here? Abandoned all I grew up. Don't you recognize my face no more? Abandoned all crack a joke. Don't you recognize my taste no more? Heave, ho. Time moves slow. I don't grow old. I grow unrecognizable.
Behavior. What the? Okay. Mr. Magpie's harmless card game. Okay.
Well, that huge dispute we had off camera has finally come to this, dividing the house in half.
Yeah, well, you just stay on your half and I'll stay on mine. Although I think we established we're neighbors, not roommates.
Fine.
Fine.
Good.
Good. Oh, one of our PC neighbors must be at the door.
Yes, it's me, PC Gamer's Jacob Ridley,
God.
and I'm definitely
I
here
can see the
and
leg
not being
cut off.
edited in at a
Fuck.
later date and time.
Oh, neighbor, you're always so full of sage wisdom and useful advice. Can you help us solve our dispute in time for the end credits?
I think I can help. You know, sometimes your parents have to
Oh,
tell
it's
little
deliberate.
white lies
Okay,
to spare
it's
your
deliberate.
feelings. It doesn't mean they don't love you. Take it from me, high school can be a tough time for teenagers, especially in the age of social media.
I think the script got a rewrite before they filmed Jacob's neighborly wisdom scenes.
Yeah.
Remember, sometimes the reason a bully acts that way is because he's a real dick. Just a straight up piece of
Okay,
That's
well,
true.
None of this is helping. Do you have any advice we can actually use?
Actually, I do have some great advice on building a custom PC. And as a bonus, you can win the awesome gaming rig I'm going to build for you today.
Sure.
Thanks, Jacob.
Okay, so we've gone for a full retro rig for this year's PC Game Show build. And yeah, this is a sleeper build, so effectively, I mean, it looks kind of badass, but you know, it looks old, it looks beige, it looks like it's from your, you know, parents' house in the 90s or early 2000s. But
There's
inside,
a
it's actually a
kitty cat in
9950
my room.
XCD, 5080,
Do you wish to join
brand
me,
new
kitty
M5
cat?
motherboard, 32
Do you
gigabytes
want to
of
say
DDR,
hi to the good
5,
folks on
6,000 megatransfers per second. We haven't skimped on that this year because of the prices.
Kitty,
So
kitty
you're welcome
again.
there.
Kitty again.
1000 watt
Do you wish to
PSU
join
and
me?
a 1 terabyte
Do you wish to join
PCIe
me?
Gen 5 SSD. And of course an Arctic 360mm cooler. So yeah, sleeper
Oh
build.
yeah, give it the big stretch.
Doesn't look it, but this thing is an absolute beast. And don't forget to head over to pcgamer.com/survey for your chance
She
to
does
win
not
this
like the
seriously
sound my
cool
chair
piece
makes
of
when I lean
hardware.
over.
Oh, and when you're done,
scared
head
of
over
it.
to pcgamer.com/wishlist to add all your favorite games from today's show to your very own wish list. Back to you in the studio.
Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Can you come closer?
Is it right for us to spy on our PC neighbours like this? Also, why do they live next to a talk show studio?
Well, when you live in a post-Alf sitcom ecosystem, all bets are off. And anyway, I'm just making sure they can feed themselves without delivery apps.
Why? If it isn't the classic 1990s sound of a deep space transmission alarm.
Must be time to check back in with that Starseeker expedition. Let's see how those spacefarers are doing.
Producers, roll the next trailer. I've got a service lamp to test.
Oh. Getting this again.
Hi everyone, I'm Edward, creative director at Ludogram. We're building Ascenders Beyond the Peak, a turn-based exploration roguelite about a team of climbers hunting ancient artifacts in mountains that hunt back. And the higher you climb, the more you realize something else is hiding up there too. Every expedition starts long before the climb. You build your team, develop your headquarters, and choose which peak is worth the risk. Your team is connected by a single rope. You're never just moving a character. You're managing a chain of consequences. And sometimes, saving the team means leaving someone behind. The mountain is your weapon. You use gravity, terrain, and the environment itself to survive, with 9 classes that each interact with it completely differently. And its inhabitants will make sure none of it comes easy. Between climbs, your team recovers, but not everyone heals the same way. And what you bring back from the mountain will force you to choose between power and allegiance. The question is whether you'll make it back to choose it all.
Interesting concept.
Take it in. The warmth of the fire. The smell of your hard-earned meal.
Another
The
open
feeling
world survival
of
RPG?
discovering a new land. This is what adventure feels like. So breathe deep. Savor this moment of peace.
Hey there, kitty cat.
At
You're just
dawn,
gonna keep your
you'll
distance
make
from me?
for the ley
I am
line.
saddened.
And by this time tomorrow, you'll have made your sacrifice and harnessed the power of magic. Soon, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. Huh. Well, at least you're still alive. Now dust yourself off and get back out there. But this time, maybe bring a friend.
Let's go. Hit you with my foot.
This summer, venture outward.
Outward 2. Huh.
How many great games can PC Gamer fit into one show? The answer is more. Lots more. Keep watching.
Okay, that was short and not cringy worthy.
I was a kid. No
Still
parents,
like
no
another
home.
45 minutes.
One night I
Atari.
saw a man. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him. Made
Atari
a
Eidos
grab.
Montreal. Oh, is this Thief? It's Thief.
What was that noise?
Oh, it's Thief. Mandalore Gaming's probably losing his mind. He's loving this. Never played the original.
Now this is worth the price of admission.
And since it's gonna get remastered by the looks of it, I might want to play it. Finally give it a try.
Just keep looking the other way. What have we here?
Thief, the Dark
Not so
Project
secret
Remastered,
anymore,
coming
is
this
it?
winter.
Joining me to talk about what we just saw, the remaster of Thief, the Dark Project, is the studio head of Night Dive, Stephen Kick. Thanks for joining us, Stephen.
It's awesome to be here.
Now, I will shamelessly say that Thief was one of my absolute favorite childhood games. I adore it. And for those who did not get to experience it back in 1998, what is Thief?
The game
Thief
came out
is
in
an
98.
amazing immersive sim. It's first-person perspective where you take the role of a master thief named Garrett, and you're infiltrating castles,
I feel so old.
cathedrals, all kinds of wonderful medieval-esque environments, and you're getting wrapped up into this mythology and this conspiracy that crosses ages and time and uncovering secrets. Garrett is not a great fighter. He's very nimble, he's quiet, he's small. He can infiltrate, he can get into places that he's not supposed to be, but he's not really a good fighter. So you do have a blackjack and you can equip a sword, but it's not your best option.
Yeah, it's mainly used to swing a few times and then run away and try again. When it comes to doing a remaster, I know that it can take many different forms. Some is just updating some of the art models, some is rebuilding the engine from the ground up. When it comes to Thief, the Dark Project Remastered, what's familiar, but what's new? I want to kind of understand what players can expect.
For any longtime fan of
I'm gonna take
Thief,
a
the
picture
game
of
is going to
it.
feel very familiar. You're going to be going back to a place that you love. I hope you want to stay there. For new players, it's going to be an exceptional experience. It's going to run very smooth, 120 FPS, 4K, widescreen resolutions, all
such
the
a cute
wonderful
game share
quality of life improvements that you've come
Or
to know
just
and love from a Night Dive
glaring at me.
remaster. And probably most exciting of all, we've got Stephen Russell coming back to reprise his role
yes.
as Garrett,
Ah, that's
as
pretty
well as
good.
fan favorite Terry Brocious.
All right, well, if you're someone like me that immediately has their curiosity piqued, where can people go to find out more information about what's next?
NightDiveStudios.com is a great place to start. It's got links to all of our social media, but I would advise that you come and join our Discord channel. All the team members are in there. We're very amenable, we're communicative,
Why are
we're
you standing
friendly.
there, kitty cat?
Come share your thoughts
Do you
with us.
not
Let
want
us
to
know
use the
what you
bed I
want to
got
see in
you?
Thief Remastered, and take a vote on what game you'd like us to do next.
Both for Thief, the
such a
Dark Project
strange cat,
Remastered,
you know
and
that.
for all the great games you're seeing on the
don't know what
PC
you're
Gaming
thinking.
Show, don't forget that you can go to PCGamer.com/wishlist to keep track
I
of
love
all the
you.
titles right
May
there.
I pet
Stephen,
you?
thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate it.
Thanks for the opportunity.
And now, let's check out
Can't
some
reach.
more great games.
Out now. XL1, I don't know what that is. EXO Rally Championship.
Fresh off the finish line, EXO Rally Championship is available on Steam right now.
Frankie, as fun as all this is, I'll admit, I am feeling time sick. This decade is strange. I can't tell if the Blazers are big because of fashion or everyone's just deeply confused.
It's both. But if you could use something familiar, I've got just the thing. 2 surprise sequel reveals for a pair of beloved indies. Let's take a look.
Beloved indies, you say?
Jin, if you're hearing this recording, I'm sorry. I've been unable to determine what caused the mass extinction. I'm looting derelict ships with these old salvage drones to send you with the equipment you'll need to survive on the best planet I can find. I wish I could go with you, but humanity needs as many shots as I can give it. These odds are not good. And these cryopods I'm finding have kids, families. They deserve a shot. I can give them that. But I have to stay behind. Maybe someday you can forgive me.
Duskers 2.0. I heard good things about the first Dusker.
My name is James Savage. I investigate folklore and the truth behind it. I'm a scholar. I'm a vampire.
Okay.
I'm 15 months sober. And 3 hours ago, my best friend buried me alive in the middle of the desert. Would you believe me if I said I didn't have a ticket?
El Paso Elsewhere 2. Okay.
You mean to tell me they put a ball in there, but you're not supposed to play with it?
It was a cruel age, Mika. Some of its sins are better left forgotten.
Well, then let's look back to the future. Here's some more previews.
Oh? Is this their, yeah, it's their new game?
ビースト・オブ・リンカーネーションのディレクターをやっております。この世界、ビースト・オブ・リンカーネーションの世界ですけども、汚れというものに蝕まれています。この汚れはですね、あらゆる動植物に寄生して、この存在をですね、腐食体というものに変えてしまいます。この汚れを生み出しているのが輪廻の獣という存在です。この輪廻の獣を倒すために主人公、相棒の腐食体クーがですね、一緒に旅をしているという物語になっています。人類はですね、この世界がもう汚れに蝕まれてしまっていて、汚れに追われてですね、もう山あいのですね、かつての文明の遺構のようなところでですね、コロニーを作って住んでいる。この主人公は今ですね、先ほど言った汚れに侵されていてですね、植物の力を使うことができるということです。ただし主人公のエマには、感情も記憶もないということになります。で、感情も記憶もなくて汚れに侵されているこのエマをですね、コロニーの人たちは気味悪がって、むしろ腐食体として扱ってしまうというそんな存在になっています。汚れの植物の力を使ってですね、いろんな場所を登ったりとか、植物を使ってですね、自分で橋みたいに伸ばすことができるんですけど、それでですね、崖とかを使ったりとか、この荒れた世界ですね、縦横無尽に駆け回っていくようなことができたりします。 レマと空の両方ですね、能力を成長させることができます。普通にステータスを上昇させるということもできるんですけども、それがですね、独自のスキルをレマも空もどちらも覚えていくことができます。シチュエーションとか自分の覚えた技によってですね、スキルをどんどん組み合わせていって、どんどん試していって自分のプレイスタイルを確立していくという感じになります。まずですね、主人公エマが石川由依さんに演じていただきました。でそれ以外のキャラクターたちは逆にコントラストがあってですね、感情も豊かでバックグラウンドとかあるいは秘密もあるようなキャラクターたちを、大塚明夫さんをはじめとした、素晴らしい政治人の方に演じていただきました。このゲームビースト・オブ・リンカーネーションの詳細についてですけども、ウィッシュリストに登録いただければですね、新しい情報、手に入りますので、ぜひウィッシュリスト登録いただいてお待ちいただければと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Beast of Reincarnation, August 4th, not September. This one is out now.
What do you truly want? The dead, under my rule, shall serve a purpose grander than your lives ever could. You pathetic creatures have no claim to this power. It is my fate to wield it, and yours is to kneel before my might.
Terranoth. Oh, I couldn't read all that. Another Survivor's Light. This one looks a lot more active though than passive. Spider Lady. To Kill a God. 2026. Play the demo now. Okay, that's a name.
If you're enjoying the 90s aesthetic in today's show, this next game is for you. Grab some co-op companions
really
and dive
enjoying
into
the
some
90s
familiar-looking
aesthetic for
screensavers
this
that are
whole- for
filled
the
with
show.
new surprises.
Game's good. The actual show itself, not so much.
Oh, I didn't even notice you'd come in. Welcome to System 6D. You've been hired, which means that in this training video, you'll learn everything about your new workplace. Work in our company requires expert-level skills in basic, built-in programs. But your primary responsibility at System 6D is testing our new products and identifying any possible bugs. You'll be using our revolutionary geometry testing system. It's so advanced you'll feel as if your consciousness is really inside the program. The bugs can be found anywhere inside, so be very observant when traversing the virtual landscapes. But thanks to the world's first fully visualized bug detection, even a brainless mannequin has a chance at success, which means so do you. While System 6D is a technology company, our greatest asset will always be our people. Guys, how am I supposed to work under these conditions, huh? Here at System 6D, you can look forward to free lunches. Join our friendly team. Together, we can make Geometry OS the shape of the future. All you need to do
Seems like
is
a fun
answer
concept.
all. After all, we've already hired you.
Pipes.exe. Didn't we already get this? Oh, it's a graphics card. And this is why we also that looked like AI. Wait a minute, that looked like fucking AI.
I think we're going on a school trip.
Let's go to the balloon.
Oh no, I'm scared of heights.
You have to climb to the top of this mountain.
Yippee! Whoa, gamer.
What you gotta do is get to the checkpoint,
We're already at the checkpoint.
Don't follow me. Jump, jump, jump.
No.
Hey, who skipped the queue? You go first. You go first.
So it's
These boomer
peaked with
booster pills
better
here are like
climbing.
the best item.
I'll take the Viagra, please. There's
Yep.
beans over here.
I was thinking about those beans.
Drone, activate.
No.
Oh, we're at the last one.
What? We got you descending.
Beans just basically just let you fly.
This is going really well, guys.
Oh, it's a bunch of old people climbing. Okay.
What is this? We're
It
all
involves
human
clowns?
hospitals, let's put it
A
that
game
way.
for me.
I jumped.
You guys just let him throw you.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I'm guessing I gotta color my
I remember
card.
someone calling something like this called like friend swap. I'm going like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh no.
I love you, but you gotta do something. You? Oh, kill me! Kill me! What? Oh, no! Come here! Come here!
Clown town. I'm already living in a clown world. I don't need a town.
Coming up, you'd better make some extra room on your wish list because we've got a lot more new game trailers to show you. Take a look.
The ritual. An attempt to part the veil between planes. We broke the pact. Now we are paying the price.
Third-person Destiny?
This is it, warrior. Wake up. Armitage.
Oh, thank you for saying it for me.
Only one man has what it takes to defeat this jungle. Nope, not him.
Ready to dive, Cobra.
Welcome to the jungle.
We need to investigate Utara Village.
David the Diver?
Too long?
Nature in this region has become unstable.
Is there a TV show?
Now that is Sula. What can I serve you? Sula, meet this. Suit up. It's a good day to dive.
Oh, okay. David Diver in the jungle. Okay. So, a new Dave the Diver thing. That's nice. Oh yeah, it's gonna be weird. June 18th. Wow, that's quite soon. Oh, a Steel Battalion like or something? Where you control the actual mech?
Selva, käynnistä moottorin.
Oh. Oh, it's a tank crew.
Sinna ei havaittu.
Edetään rauhassa taistelu.
Ladattu.
It's a tank crew. Carcass clad. Okay. Definitely seeing how this one reacts.
Carcass Clad is the next game from the devs of Mouthwashing, and we can't wait to see what new horrors they have in store. Hey, Sean, are you gonna introduce us to your new friend there?
It's Total War.
Well, Mika, I thought it'd be a nice time to brush up on my miniature painting. Thank you. I did deserve that.
No, you didn't. But Sean, we're back in the 90s. You couldn't have picked a worse time. The world hasn't accepted nerds as a, a lucrative market yet. If you step out of this house with one Space Marine, just a jungle full of football captains will be waiting to tear you apart, just like they tore apart your Pokemon cards.
Mika,
What?
I don't have a death wish. Listen, since we took a one-way trip through the time hole, I figure if I start brushing up on my miniature painting right now, then I'll be winning Golden Demons left and right by the time we age back to the 2020s.
Hold on. What do you mean by one-way trip through the time hole? Sean, are we stuck here?
I'm sorry, Mika, is that unpalatable to you?
Oh my God, I'm being
Please stop.
Hey, speaking of sick, we sent our intrepid PC gamer team to Creative Assembly's Secret Citadel for an up-close look
40K
at
Total War.
Warhammer 40K. Here's the latest news from the 41st millennium.
Why have you done this to me?
Show me.
There is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war. Total War Warhammer 40,000 is really like a marriage of IPs made in heaven. We create authentic worlds, and we have a really precious
Oh yeah,
IP
40K is just a
currently
combination
that
of
we're working
all
with,
types of
which
stuff.
I know lots of you, just like us, who really
And it's
love.
glorious.
We read a lot of books, played games, painted minis. We want to insert you in that authentic universe. The galaxy is an unforgiving place. Everyone is fighting. There is no option to stop because, the world will eat you alive. But you as a player, you will make the difference. And what's really unique about Total War is you can experience that whole universe from the galaxy running an entire faction across the stars to the soldier fighting on the ground and just
doesn't look like
clinging
it
to
plays
life,
like a
trying
normal
to survive
40K game,
another
just
day.
a
It's like being that armchair
RTS,
general
really.
who's like, I'm at the command of vast forces, doing big flanking maneuvers, doing the smart moves like jumping over, like covering big spaces, especially with the jump backs, or dropping bombardment of the enemy.
It's actually more
That's
like
what's
Company of
unique
Heroes,
about
now
it,
that I
is
think
the
about
scale,
it.
both the horizontal and the verticality of it.
It's a big, vast
That model was
franchise,
from Age of
a massive
Sigmar,
setting that's
put
been
into a
around
40K
since the 80s.
presentation.
But luckily, we don't expect players to know everything. We don't even want them to know everything. We have a brilliant onboarding experience. It's a very story-driven set of campaigns. And there was only one iconic location to start.
Yes, it is Armageddon, the quintessential place that represents the fight between humanity and orcs. They're like larger-than-life characters. Like one of my favorite ones is Yarrick.
No, it still looks like
we will
Total
have
War.
in the game. The
Well,
endless
don't forget his arch rivals there too. We have Ghazghkull Thraka, the prophet of the War himself.
Yep.
But it's that journey that's going to be the interesting one.
Well, yeah, it's a path to Armageddon, yeah? The stakes are galactic, so you're going through between systems to systems, where the end goal, at least for the Orc and the Imperium, is definitely Armageddon.
And Armageddon's certainly not where we're stopping. It's just the start.
We're looking at all of the details of the different world types that are present in Warhammer 40,000. So we've got hive worlds, agro worlds, mining worlds, frontier worlds, and layered on top of that, we also have all of the different biomes. So we can have icy mining worlds, arid mining worlds. Ultimately, what we've done is we have created a planet-making system. There's two things we want to do with the hive worlds. One, we want to make sure that the planets themselves look like hive worlds, so that we have huge cathedral, very much like we're in a cathedral here, cathedral-like cities stretching into the sky, going through the clouds, and whole planet's surface covered in urban development. And then we want to make sure that the battlefields match the visuals on the planet.
So one of the challenges, of course, there is like the staggering sort of architecture and scale and verticality, and then try and pull that into like a really engaging gameplay space. The sheer volume of potential lanes and routes.
Building zones, traversable lanes, cover zones.
We have some maps where your focus will be on sort of like navigating through these choke points and blasting apart areas to get a bit more sort of room to maneuver.
Because you have
or,
bits and pieces of that in
on someone that's trucking along
Total
past.
War,
But then there's actually some pretty significant open
Warhammer
spaces
Fantasy
within
Total
them,
War,
you know, like
how are they gonna
gigantic
handle it
landing
in
pads and sort of, you know, the scale is so utterly
40K
off the
where
chart.
like 70% of the stuff is shooting, where it's a majority
Total War's always
shooting
been a game about scale, right? You're from the bird's eye view above your empire down to the individual battlefields that decide its fate. With this one, though, we've had to go much grander. You're fighting across a solar system, right? Imagine you're looking down at kind of your ship's bridge at the hololith that's displayed. You're now deciding which planet do I wish to assault? Which regions should I conquer to give myself the most strategic advantage? Every decision you make as a player is not impacting just your current turn, but it's impacting every turn that goes on afterwards. Those decisions, they stick with you, they follow you. It's not a linear path through, right? And also narratively, the decisions you make as an individual drive the outcome of the story itself and how that plays out. So even playing through with the same faction multiple times will yield a different experience for you as a player.
How is the
We
map
want that strategic decision making to pull their forces through the game, but they will certainly encounter narrative events or the framing of why they're there, what their objectives are, how do they win. So the narrative framing will influence the rewards you'll kind of get for conquering a certain system. If you're the Astra Militarum and you take a plant on a civilized world, they're probably going to get a boost to tank production. If you're Orcs and you come across a world rich in scrap, that's probably going to help you build some stompers much faster than going to Agri World, for instance.
If you love Warhammer 40,000, we are bringing that to life in a way you will never have seen in any other video game that's been made. If you love your strategy gaming, right, in general, if you love your turn-based or real-time strategies, you know, we've got you there as well.
We cannot wait to spend the next many, many years crafting the ultimate grimdark experience. And you can help by joining our closed beta, which gets launched later this year. We are on social media, so please follow us for more news, and thank you again.
Sign up for closed beta. The Water Museum, a game about fishing. Yes! Fishing! I know some people are going like, yeah! Oh. That kid looked a little creepy there. What's with the gun? About fishing. Okay.
That night, you died. That night, you became one of us. Many were
Another
destroyed.
vampire game? There's a lot of vampire games now.
Staked through the heart, buried alive, abandoned in the deepest hollow of the Temple of Eternal Whispers.
Oh. A CRPG set in Vampire the Masquerade. Okay. Okay. You piqued my interest. And it's a disco-like as well. Ooh. Well then, you have now piqued my interest. And it is a system based around the tabletop. Yes, yes.
Will you rise as the Sword of Cain? Or will you piece together the shattered remains of your humanity?
For the Masquerade Eternal Whispers. I think I will wishlist that, thank you.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Sean,
I'm gonna
if
wish
a vampire
list it
comes to the
right
door next
now,
time, please don't invite them in.
Okay, look, I was just trying to be polite, like he was my DoorDasher. Give me a break. But look, it's now time for something millions of Vikings have been circling their longships for at long last. Here's a look at Valheim 1.0.
Oh, Valheim.
That night.
Yep. Just add to the wish list, buddy. Okay, but Valheim 1.0, you say? Valheim 1.0, Deep North. Deep North. September 9th, another September release.
Tell me, officer, do you remember the feeling of your skin being peeled away?
What? What is this? P-O-N. Okay. Golnidal and Golnidal. Locator. Search for Abigail Ladari.
Up next, a look at the McConaughey starring space epic RPG Exodus, which aired 15 minutes of gameplay during yesterday's Future Game Show. Check out the Future Game Show YouTube channel for the full gameplay reveal, but here's a sampler to whet your appetite.
I'm not gonna watch that show.
Hi, I'm Chris King, Game Director on Exodus. For those that didn't see the extended gameplay reveal on Future Game Show, here are some highlights. Exodus is a cinematic science fiction action role-playing game where you become the Traveler, leading a crew on high-risk missions across the stars. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, facing relentless threats as you rely on your companions and the unique weapons and abilities only you can wield.
Did they reveal this
You
last
play
year
as
at Game
Jim Aslan,
Awards?
someone with a rare connection to ancient alien technology, one that may be the key to saving your homeworld. Along the way, you'll decide who stands with you, what risks you take, and what you bring back, shaping your path and the future you return to, where time has moved on without you. We also share a glimpse of Persepolis, where you'll return between missions. It's where you reconnect with your crew, prepare for what comes next, and see how your choices are shaping both your character and the world around you. This was a quick peek into the larger world of Exodus. To learn more, check out the full extended gameplay reveal.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Your presence here is the most precious gift you could have given me.
What is this? Horror game, gotcha. Hide and seek horror by the looks of it.
Don't worry, dear. I'll put you right in no time.
I will not die, rotting in hatred.
Remothered. Red Nun's Legacy. That feels like a sequel
Red
to a
Nun's
game I don't
Legacy
know
is the
about.
final chapter in the Remothered trilogy, and you can get caught up by claiming the last two Remothered games for free on Steam.
Ooh, what a gift! And while we're closing in on the end of the show, we've still got more to give. Mika,
Yeah, Sean.
are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Only if you're thinking of one last world premiere.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Better be big. I guess it won't be.
My dearest Milan, today marks attempt 179 to uncover what hides in that peculiar cloud. Maybe it's time for me to take a step back. Let you run the delivery firm, eh? And Hermes misses you very much. There is a good life for you here on Santa Rosa, full of adventure, full of wonderful people. I know you will help them out as best you can, no matter the challenge. If I don't return, come find me up there. Signed, Uncle Umberto. And as always, take off into the wind.
This has definitely been a very special episode of the PC Gaming Show.
Is it
We laughed
over?
And we learned.
I don't remember laughing. That doesn't count.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks to all of you for being part of our live studio audience. And remember, set those VCRs to record our PC Gaming Show, Tokyo Direct, in September.
And of course, the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will return in December. Blorby!
I need a ring. If I don't hear a ring, I'm not picking up anything. I need Foley here.
Whoa! Okay, I'm just stopping there. Ugh. Well, while I didn't like their whole 90s sitcom gimmick, it was very cringy. Reveals were good, though. Definitely have already wishlist some of those games. And the big one is, you know, Darktide, 40K Total War. The new Vampire Masquerade game is pretty nice. What else has there been? Red Kiss looks interesting. Control Resonant. Yeah, that one's pretty good. And is that it? I believe that might be it. Oh, there's this cassette breaker or cassette game. The Pokemon cassette game. Stronghold 4. That's interesting to know. King Arthur type of game. And yeah, I believe that is it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, that was caps lock. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with the who am I kidding? No one's gonna freaking watch this, but I'll be back. Why am I doing this? I'm not streaming. But yeah, Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning. Yeah. See ya.